Okay, guys, doing a few tests, streaming the SDR and checking out the capabilities of OBS Studio. I will probably have quite a few of these tests as we go by. Hey guys, let's test I'm doing tonight, so nothing that was to be announced in advance, and there'll probably be a few more. I want to do different things as I'm using OBS Studio. I've also played with my old computer museum channel, which is the retro gaming channel, basically. I got a new composite to USB device that I can stream the screens of my Commodore 64 or my Amiga on. So I'll be checking that out also on that channel and see what I'm going to do. So it's nice to have all of you here. Jeff King, Bobby Burgess, Nick Casarino and 630, KW1161, Greg, Shortwave Archive, RJ Dakota. And anyways, having fun and just checking it out. This won't be very long. It's mostly to test out two things. What I can do with this, and also at the same time testing the limits of my mini PC to see if it's powerful enough to do what I want to do here. Yes, Digital, aka David, you can request future video, absolutely. Bonjour, Ron. Nice to have you here from Saint-Hubert. And like I said, just testing out here. So I'm streaming the computer screen with my SDR player RSPdx. Testing a few things tonight, nothing official. And checking out how it works and how I'll be setting up for September. September will be different. There will be actually a different way of streaming, different way of doing things. So this is going to be. I'll definitely have the screen for. The SDR always on, and I plan to probably add a second camera, which will give me the possibility to switch, from one plan to another. So, for example, if it's a desktop radio on a show or a portable, what I will do is I actually just do a switch of camera so that you guys can see, say, the desktop radio when I'm tuning it, and then come back to me and stuff like that, rather than moving the camera. Yeah, Radio Romania budget cuts. They've had that in the past. It's not necessarily a sign that they're going away or anything. They've had some cuts in the past years from time to time where they had to switch and use only one frequency. So it's not something new, and it's not necessarily scary, meaning that, you know, they're going away. Probably spent more money than they thought they would, and now they're kind of not going to. They're just using one transmitter per transmission. It depends on the SDR you're using. On the SDR Play RSPdx, if you're using SDR Uno, you can install the Fran plugin. That plugin will actually have display on your screen here all the stations of all the peaks that you see. But there's no real way of, there's no SDR receiver that has a database so that you can just choose a name of a station or tune around. So this is the time pips of RWM in Moscow, Russia, 9996.
Different parts of the U.S. So that's the story here, Joe. My main HF rig I'm using at the moment is a Kenwood rig. It's the Kenwood Tango Sierra 990. Kenwood CS 990. I'm running it in tandem with an Alpha Linear right now, running about 800 watts, 800 watts. My antenna, I'm using a cubical quad antenna at the moment. I'm using a 4-element 5-band cubical quad on a long boom, and it's about 20.
Yeah, the echo should be gone now. It's because I had the two volumes up, the one from the PC and the one from the console. So there's kind of a conflict. It happens sometimes when I make videos. I forget to close one of the volumes, and so it makes a... And since there's a very slight delay, it creates like an echoey sound. Should be okay now.
Until second at 3400 Zulu. Wind 240 degrees, 10 knots. Visibility more than 6 miles. 2,000 scattered. Ceiling 5,000 broken. Temporarily 0000 Zulu until 0600 Zulu. Visibility 5 miles. Light rain showers. Mist. Ceiling 2,000 broken. 5,000 overcast. From 0600 Zulu, wind 240 degrees, 7 knots. Visibility 3 miles. Light rain showers. Mist 600 scattered. Ceiling 1,500 overcast. Temporarily 0600 Zulu until 1100 Zulu. Visibility more than...
Yeah, it's going to be either 9850 or 11620, depending on the one that they kept, since they are using only one frequency now because of their transmitters. So 9850 or 11620, it's going to be one or the other. Actually, I'm going to wait in 9 minutes. I'm going to tune it here. There's also Voice of Turkey that is broadcasting towards Western North America at 72.75 in 9 minutes. So 6604, that's Gander Radio, Newfoundland. Zoom in a little more. Let's try 3485.
Until 0400 Cool clouds at 500, ceiling 2,000 broken. Becoming between 0100 Zulu and 0300 Zulu.
I know that for the 0 UTC English to East Coast, 11620 was the one they kept, which I think is a good choice.
Visibility more than 6 miles. Cool clouds at 1,000. Temporarily 0400 Zulu until 0800 Zulu. Visibility 5 miles. Hit. Ceiling 1,000 broken. Probability 30%. 0400 Zulu until 0800 Zulu. Visibility 3 miles. Mist. Ceiling 700 overcast. From 0800 Zulu. Wind 240 degrees, 10 knots. Visibility 4 miles. Mist.
This is also going to be a test, so that sometimes I might what I did in the past that I haven't done in a long time, from time to time pop up and do some tuning around live. Long wave. Not a lot of stuff here that I can hear probably. Let's try. I got one NDB. 407. So here's 407 kilohertz, which is one of the strongest non-directional beacon that still exists here. There's one very weak one around 234, 237. Not getting it here. Let's check the Navtex station, 518. Not hearing the Navtex. Let's remove this. Navtex sometimes on 518. And 490. Let's check for some Navtex on 845. Nothing there right now. And 424. That's SVO from Grace. WeatherFax. Is there a clear WeatherFax frequency? That's 4270. WeatherFax. Let's go to upper sideband. Zoom out. Here is. Yeah, here's the one, the frequency 2800. Whoop. A little too fast there. There we go. Let's start FLDG here. Hope that it's not going to be too much stress on the PPC. And op mode. WeatherFax. Here we go. Decoding. Yep, it's decoding here. There you go. That's the Boston WeatherFax. that wasn't too bad a decode. So that means I can decode some digital signals while streaming directly here. That's going to be cool. Pretty, I'm pretty amazed at the mini PC. Pretty powerful. So, I guess 9850 is the frequency. Yep, 9850.
This is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our one-hour broadcast in English for listeners in North America, the West Coast, and Southeast Asia beamed on India.
Look at that huge splatter on 9790.
www.rri.ro, Channel 1. You can find us on Facebook.
Wow.
Guided relief work in Mentogo district of Beijing, calling for restoring normal life and production as early as possible and ensuring the safety of people's lives and property. To emphasize the need to take all possible measures.
That is the crappiest audio for China radio via Cuba. Transmitter is really bad, 9790.
Hello, I'm Anna Maria Popescu with the news at the headline. In Romania market, 17 groups of foodstuffs restricted as of Tuesday for a 3-month period. Romanian authorities launched a local segment of the car-scrapping program Roadmap in an effort to get heavily polluting vehicles out of circulation. And Bucharest will host the meeting of the 3 Seas Initiative Summit on September the 6th. The markup for 14 categories of foodstuffs is capped.
Pretty good here on the East Coast for Voice of Turkey, 7275 also.
But first, the news. A vote in Hungary's parliament to ratify Sweden's accession to NATO was adjourned due to the absence of ruling party lawmakers, local media reported Monday. The move was postponed after members of the ruling party, which has a 2/3 majority in parliament, did not attend the meeting, the Daily News Hungary reported. Addressing the session, opposition lawmakers criticized ruling party members over their absence at the session, added the report. Last week, Hungary said it will back Turkey's decision on Sweden's bid to join NATO. If there's a shift in Turkey's stance, then of course we will keep the promise that Hungary will not hold up any country in terms of membership, Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó told a news conference in Budapest. Ahead of a NATO summit in July, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan agreed to forward to Parliament Sweden's bid to join NATO, following a trilateral meeting with NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg and Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson in the Lithuanian capital Vilnius. Finland and Sweden applied for NATO membership shortly after Russia launched its war on Ukraine in February 2022. Although Turkey approved Finland's membership to NATO, it is waiting for Sweden to fulfill its commitments not to provide shelter to terrorists and supporters of terrorists and not to greenlight their actions. Following Turkey's move, Szijjártó said his country's ratification of Sweden's NATO bid is now only a technical question.
I'm using the MLA-30. It is pretty much oriented southwest, northeast, but for long distance signals like Turkey, its orientation doesn't really change much. It would change if I tune CHU that's really close, but for very long distance, it doesn't have much of an effect to change. The way I positioned it is for the lowest noise possible. I wonder how BBC is doing.
Last month, reports revealed that Suu Kyi had agreed.
Not getting the Oman BBC until 095. So 9850 for Romania is coming in good. Let's see if there's Cube is very low audio on 6000.
Strategy was implemented by Health Canada today.
Surprising to hear CFRX with such a good signal at this time.
Smoking. TV's Adrian Gabriel now with the rationale and the reaction.
There's poison in every pot. That message is set to become even harder to ignore for the millions of Canadians still inhaling the deadly addiction.
This is a good news story. We don't have too many of them in this field.
Health Canada's new regulation is now in effect. From April 2025, all individual cigarettes will have a written warning in English and French of the life-threatening ailments from smoking. The hope is that Canadians will perhaps, but some smokers aren't so sure.
If you smoke already, you're still going to smoke, right?
You don't think it's going to deter?
No, I don't think so.
Canada is the first country in the world to roll out the new requirements. It's a move being met with measured optimism from the director of Ontario's Tobacco Research Unit.
Will these new labels reduce the number of smokers? Not by a huge amount.
Canada has a history of sparking a progressive path to smoking.
At 02 UTC 11880, there's a transmission from China Radio International to South America in Mandarin, so that could be what you've heard, possibly. Hey, Kevin.
It's going to bring us down anywhere near less than 5%.
Motion is a great choice.
Yeah, setup works great. I'll be able to add even the camera and have like the camera to have part of the screen with my face if I want.
How can it be that in
Gonna change a few things.
we're still legally selling cigarettes at every street corner, and in some places 24 hours a day?
5925, I want to see. It's a little weak tonight, but 5925 is Voice of America via Botswana. Often comes in, as we'll get into September, this is going to come in a lot better. It's one of my regular listening. Anything else here? Let's zoom out a little bit. So, 9-meter band. Radio Educación from Mexico, 6185. Not very strong, but it's there. One of the things I notice here is the latency is longer. So there's a lot more latency. And I can see it even on my PC. I'm looking at the stream. And I could see there's a big delay. I know I can play with the latency. Maybe I'll change that to have it a little more up to date so that the delay isn't as big. Hey, Danny Shortwave. These tests are all done in a, as in September, things are going to be different. So I'll be able to do things a lot differently and have a nice setup. So hey guys, I'm gonna say goodbye for now. I'm a little tired, and this was only mostly for a test, but check it out regularly. There will be more of these tests of different things I want to try during the month. So we'll probably have the chance to see to chat more. So. Tomorrow, by the way, I'm going into my little urban day expedition. I'm going to Belle Rive Park, and we'll be doing some radio outdoors, and also a little bit of scanner radio because of the there's a St. Lawrence Seaway there. I can see all the merchant ships going by, and we'll probably bring along the Yaesu FT65. It's pretty clear paths. I'm going to see if I can hit some of the northern U.S. 2-meter repeaters, just out of curiosity. So there'll be videos on the channel of my Urban D expedition tomorrow for sure. So take care, guys. It was nice to have all of you here. And more to come on these little tests that I'm doing using OBS Studio. So take care, guys. Have a great night.